If you're trying to go full-time as a streamer and content creator, it's very important to learn the different ways of monetization. In this video, we're going to go through the 6 different ways to do so, as well as the pros and cons of each method. Let's start off with the most famous yet controversial method, donations and tips. We've all seen clips of streamers that received huge donations, and especially for small streamers, this type of money can really make a difference. These are normally linked to third-party service providers such as Streamlabs and StreamElements, and can be used to trigger text-to-speech in order to add some very interesting moments to streams.
Did you know? There's a garbage patch in the Atlantic Ocean that's so big it's visible on the world map. For more information, look up the United Kingdom.
The main reason why this method is so great is because there are basically no limitations, obviously outside of the viewer's bank accounts. If a viewer decides that they want to support the streamer, they can donate as little or as much as they want without having to be confined to the preset prices of other things. It is also the most direct and easily accessed methods of monetization because the money is deposited directly into the streamer's accounts without the platforms having to pay out on a monthly basis. For smaller streamers that are just starting out, this is very commonly the biggest income source due to the amount of viewers being quite low, as well as the sub incentives not being quite there yet. However, this method does have its downsides and is controversial for some reasons. First, donations are often made purely based off a few community members' generosity without really expecting anything in return. When a streamer's livelihood is based off of this entirely, it sometimes transfers the burden over to the viewers instead. And we've even seen some extreme cases where streamers are constantly begging for donations, or even guilt-tripping viewers into donating as well. Another issue with this method is the issue with chargebacks, where a viewer makes a donation and later on disputes it with their bank or credit card, causing the streamer to not only lose the initial donation, but end up having to pay an extra fee as well. A few ways to help make sure that you don't lose money on these chargebacks would be to make a disclaimer on your Twitch panels, not moving the money for an extended amount of time, or going through StreamElements for your donations, utilizing their chargeback protection system. A better way to monetize your content while providing more value is one of the most famous methods for streaming. I'm talking, of course, about subs. While it is still asking the community to spend money on the creators, this time there are actual benefits. On the platforms themselves, there is special recognition for the viewers that are subbed in the form of sub badges, no ads for the live streams, and depending on the streamers themselves, sometimes there are sub-only modes, optional sub-only VODs, and various other benefits such as sub-only channels on Discord. For Twitch, there is also a huge portion of subs that fall under the Twitch/Amazon Prime category. If you do have Amazon Prime, you can subscribe to one free channel per month for free. And while you don't have to pay anything extra for the sub, the streamer still gets the full cut as if the viewer actually paid a subscription in full price. The main problem with this monetization method is that the money is split within the platforms themselves, meaning that a lot of the viewers' money does not actually go to the streamers. Kick, being a relatively new competitor in the market and has the backing of Stake.com, is being able to provide streamers with 95% of the subscription revenue. However, other platforms like YouTube only offer 70%, and Twitch actually being only at 50%, with a chance to increase to 60% and 70% only after reaching a certain amount of subscriptions, which realistically only happens to bigger creators. Of course, there's nothing you can really do about this. You are using their platform after all. It does seem like it's the most common way with the least amount of friction, as subbing and gifting subs is a really important part of the culture within the live streaming space. If you don't want to keep asking your community for subs or for money, one of the best ways for monetization is actually within the platforms themselves. This could include ad revenue split from Twitch, YouTube AdSense, Twitter X Premium, TikTok creator funds, or Instagram monetization. Now, just to be clear, this isn't saying that you should go live just so you can run ads as often as possible, since the ad revenue on Twitch is actually really minimal. As our friends at Senpai Gaming calculated,
for a streamer who streams 100 hours a month and plays 3 minutes of ads per hour, that streamer will need an average of 344 viewers in order to make $1,000 in a month.
The reason why this is such a powerful tool is that instead of asking people to spend money by purchasing your products or making direct financial contributions, all they have to do is keep consuming your content. Of course, liking, sharing, or commenting can always help boost engagement and push it out for other people, which you can do to, for this video as well if you want, but that isn't really required by the audience. To put it simply, all the viewers have to do is continue consuming the content that they're already enjoying, and the platform finds ways to help you monetize your content without you having to do anything else as well. This makes it one of the easiest and most frictionless ways to help you passively monetize your content. The next option relies a little bit less on the platforms compared to before, and that would be digital products. The idea is to understand how you can provide value to other people and charging a price so that you can fairly monetize your time, effort, and experience in exchange for the value that you provide. If you're recognized in your community to be an art streamer, taking commissions could be a good idea. If you're insanely good at a video game, creating an online coaching program could be something worth considering. And if you feel like there's nothing outside of being entertaining, maybe it's time to pick up an extra skill. For instance, Caliente, who does both art and educational content on Twitch Growth, sells emotes, overlays, and all sorts of Twitch-related art commissions on her Etsy page. On her Coffee page, she also sells one-on-one coaching sessions on how to effectively grow your Twitch or your TikTok accounts. Ashney, who unfortunately stopped streaming recently, used to have a stream coach book teaching people how to grow as a Twitch streamer, which was earning her up to $4,000 a month. Digital products are a great way for streamers and content creators to move out of their comfort zone towards creator-owned businesses and slowly start providing extra value outside of just entertainment and content. But what if you can't come up with anything to sell as a digital product? Affiliate marketing is actually another way for content creators to monetize without the effort of creating their own product. A lot, if not most of the companies nowadays have an affiliate program, either through Amazon or by directly applying through company websites. If not going through the companies themselves, websites such as Amazon also have their own affiliate programs as well. How it works is that each time somebody makes a purchase through your link, the company pays you a percentage of the sale. A lot of times these companies also provide extra benefits through your links as well, making it so that you're not just pushing sales to your community, but actually providing a lot of value to them as well. The last and final way that we're going to talk about is proven time and time again to be the best way to monetize content, and that is sponsorships. Growing as a streamer or content creator means that you're able to grow an audience, and a lot of the companies would like to utilize the reach and the authenticity of content creators in order to convert communities into potential paying customers. The best part is that the streamer, again, doesn't have to rely on the community for financial support, but instead have companies pay money in exchange to market their products or services. It's no surprise that sponsorship revenue is valued so highly for content creators throughout almost all the different platforms. It makes sense. Companies have a business incentive to market their products or services and have a higher budget compared to an average viewer who just wants to support their favorite streamer financially. Even as a small streamer, it's more than possible to earn a couple hundred, if not a few $1,000s per month just by doing a couple of sponsored streams. Of course, it's important to remember that this does require a lot of work and outreach to a lot of different companies. Especially as a small creator, this does require you to go to the companies yourself, either through cold emailing or networking through different social media platforms. Another way to do so is to utilize third-party systems such as perhaps the Stream Element sponsorship platform. It's not easy, but it's definitely the most important thing to learn if you want to make content creation a full-time career. If you want to learn more about how to scale your channels and maximize your growth as a content creator, click on this video right here, or somewhere. And I'll see you next week. Bye. Bye. I think we're done. I